Hey, this is Molly and Matt.
Hello.
We are at our New Hampshire homestead and we just wanted to show you some of our...
Just want to give you a quick tour of our gardens.
Yes, so I'm going to turn the camera around.
Yeah.
All right, you do it.
Okay. You want to say hi?
We just did.
It's a new video.
Nice.
So this is the ground cover in between the rocks. We love this.
We love it.
It's only a few years old, so it's, it's getting there. We just love how it creeps between the rocks and kind of fills in all the gaps in it. It's pretty purple flowers. So we're going to do a quick tour of the gardens. Flower gardens and vegetable gardens and, what we have here on the homestead. These lilies are my favorite. I love them. They're beautiful. So this is the house.
That Matt built by himself.
Yep, that we built by ourselves out of pocket, built and paid for.
Yep.
Which we love because no mortgage is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
We're certainly not rich. We roughed it for a while we did it, but
we bought 47 acres.
It was well worth it. Yeah.
We'll do another video on that.
We bought a bunch of land and slowly built the house over time and
over 5 years.
Yeah, over 5 years, and slowly put in our landscape. I love this wisteria. It's all done flowering, but that's one of my other favorite plants. So
this is my favorite, the Zen garden.
Yeah, a little frog pond we built. There's some frogs and goldfish and what have you. This is one of our vegetable gardens.
This is
Budgie.
One of our kitties.
Yep.
Hey, good girl. So we're growing sugar snap peas.
Chives. Those chives are awesome. So yeah, this is our greens garden. We grow lots of greens and then we juice them. We'll show you where we do that in a second. But yeah, we grow lettuce in here too, and kale, Swiss chard, 4 different kinds of kale. Green sugar snap peas, green beans in the back. So yeah, and then we come over here. We built a little kind of, outdoor hangout area and an outdoor little kitchen sort of over here where we grab the greens from the garden. We come over, we rinse them out, put in a little sink, concrete countertop. All this wood was milled from trees on the land. There's an orange sawmill over there if you can barely see it, but yeah. And then we got a little hotel fridge here where we, put fruits and stuff that we add to the juice. These are old filing cabinets. I just, I painted them up and stuck them under there for storage.
Matt loves to reclaim stuff.
Yeah, I love to.
Like we got these pile of bricks from, originally I think they came from a commercial building in New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
So we got them for free and we're gonna make a patio out of them. Well, he's going to.
Yeah, we're gonna take all those. It was a house Molly was selling. They were getting rid of them, so we got them cheap. And we're gonna put in like pavers under this pergola area. We got grapes growing up the corners too, so in a few years that should be covered with grapes. Be a cool spot to get out of the sun. So continuing on.
My favorite.
I love these. These are wild. They actually came out of cow manure that we use for the garden. They just kind of popped up one year, but they're beautiful. I love these. Oh, that's our other kitten. Well, she's not quite a kitten anymore. That's Bella.
Hey, Bella.
She's still a peanut. So this is one of our newer gardens. We just did this last year. This whole section here was last year. Every year we try to, add a little more on. And first couple of years we focused mainly on the house, obviously. I mean, when we moved in, we didn't even have cabinets. So we had 1 bathroom working, no vanities. So first couple of years we focused largely on that. But these past couple of years we've been you know, New Hampshire's beautiful in the summer. 6 months of the year, outdoor living's amazing. So, you know, we wanted to build a beautiful kind of sanctuary here with lots of flowers and, I don't know, it's a nice place to live. Yeah, they're gorgeous. We love sitting here and just looking down because it's beautiful. All the flowers. This is another garden. So this is a brand new garden we just did. Last year we started it. This year it's the second year, so it's doing okay. We got broccoli, cauliflower. All those yellow flowers are broccoli rab. The bees love the flowers, so I just let them go. So we have honeybees too, so you know, yeah, they can work on. They like the flowers, so we leave them. Got some more tomatoes back there, carrots, Brussels sprouts. Our dogs eat Brussels sprouts, so I'm trying to grow a bunch of them. We got corn in the back there, peppers, plenty of stuff in there. 2 kitties. So some more flowers, and can't wait till these lilies start bursting open. The lilies and the wisteria are probably my favorite plants, and you know, if I had to have a favorite, I love them all. There's a lime tree was starting there. There's a lemon tree in the back. Trying potatoes in buckets. I'm gonna see how that works out. This is our greenhouse.
It's fairly new. You built it a couple years ago.
Yeah, we built that a couple years ago. Again, all the lumber we used to build it came from the trees on the land. We milled them up into usable lumber and built this greenhouse out of it. All we paid for was the plastic to wrap it.
So when do you get seedlings going?
This is handy dandy, especially in New Hampshire, because, you know, the other 6 months of the year it's frigid and cold and miserable. So yeah, we start seedlings in here about the end of February. Around March 1st, I throw a little heater on, and you know, it keeps it above freezing. And we can keep things going in here till about December. Things like kale and the brassica family.
Love the grapes.
We have grapes growing here. Look at this. This is loaded this year with grapes. Just grapes everywhere. So these are about 4 years old now, these grapevines. So in about 4 years, the ones on that pergola should start looking similar to this. It's such a nice little hideout in there. That's like a nursery for plants right now to recover.
It's the recovery.
It's the recovery ward. This is one of our other gardens. This is mostly tomatoes and peppers. We do lots of canning stuff, so like you know, I do lots of spaghetti sauce, and we do salsa and lots of stuff with tomatoes and peppers, so we grow a ton of them. Excuse me. Look at those lilies. I'm in love with these.
Beautiful.
And some of them, oh, the smell is just intoxicating. I just love it. Smell those, babe.
Oh my God.
Gorgeous,
it smells
right?
like perfume. Gorgeous.
I love that. I could just sit and lay on that. So we have some fruit trees over here too. Couple of pear trees, a couple of plum trees.
Cherry tree.
Oh, a cherry tree right there.
The deer just ate all the cherries.
Yeah,
but
it's a 5-in-1 cherry tree too, so there's 5 different varieties on that one tree. The deer keep getting it, but you know, they're baby trees still. They got fruit trees take a few years to really produce. So this is our strawberry patch. Yeah, they're a little hurting this year. Last year we had an unbelievable strawberry year. We had buckets of them. This year, not so much. But yeah, they seem to be bouncing back. Same thing with the peaches. The peaches had a tough year this year too for some reason. Last year we had buckets of them. This year, not so much. We heard that sometimes fruit trees every other year they do better. I'm not sure. It might be a fertilizer issue or something. Have to figure that out.
This is Maddie's zone. He loves
So yeah,
honeybees.
oh my God, I'm obsessed with honeybees. It's just something I've always been wicked interested in, and this is the second year. We started doing it last year. I don't know if you can hear that, the hum of the bees. It's just such a cool vibe, just sitting in there in that hum. Yeah, I just love them. There's so much to learn about and so much to know. You know, I think that's one of the reasons why I like homesteading so much, is because there's so much to learn. You're actually never done learning. It's a lifelong learning process about nature and how things work, the natural world. And there's just so much to know, and so many different things to get into. There's our chickens. We had the blueberries this year
They're
are out
insane.
of control. We are gonna have buckets of blueberries. I'm not sure. Yeah, so many.
These ones up close are like turning blue.
Yep, these are new ones this year, so they're a little bit ahead of the game. Hey, chickies. Hey, chicken lips. What are you guys doing? Looking for handouts? So we throw lots of all the extra greens we grow and stuff like that. Like I grow a lot of crap in the garden just to throw to the chickens because they love it. So whatever we don't eat turns into eggs. Got some winter squash over here, so they have room to run. I don't like to grow them in the garden because they take up so much space. These are apple trees. Our apple trees are starting to get huge. We still haven't got any apples off them, but hopefully next year. We got 4 of them all together. We've grown some watermelons. It's been a little cool, so they're a little hurting, but they're starting. Another one. Excuse me. Another one over here. Oh, and these are new too. That's goji berries. These are Chinese cherries. They call them Nanking cherries. That's a random watermelon from last year. Tomatoes are doing awesome this year so far. Last year was a hard year for tomatoes. It was really cool and wet, and they got diseased. These are wild strawberries. It's interesting. Cool ground cover.
Yeah.
They're very small, but they pack like a super intense strawberry flavor.
We're trying our hands at raspberries too this
Yeah,
year.
yep. These are the new raspberry plants. So we're not like full out homesteaders. We still have one foot in the world. Molly does real estate, and I don't know. I think we have a great balance of a little mix of the old way of life and the new way of life. I mean, we lived in suburbia. You know, we grew up in suburbia, both of us, and it's just, I don't know, life has turned unfun in suburbia, and I grew to hate it. Like, everything's so mechanical. There's just no room to live. Everybody's expected to like fall into these roles and get the white picket fence, and everyone's in debt up to their eyeballs. Or maybe not everyone, but we certainly were, and we see it around us with lots of people. And we almost lost our house the last time the market crashed. I mean, so we never wanted that to happen again. Yeah. And we just weren't enjoying life, like, I don't know, that way. So, you know, coming up here to New Hampshire and living a little bit closer to the land and being a little less dependent on the system, not having so much debt, it's really freed us up in so many ways to grow as people, to focus on the things we want to focus on and spend time on the things we want to spend time on. Live a little more in tune with the seasons. Like, I noticed in the city, or in suburbia, life doesn't follow the seasons. Like, people stay just as busy in winter as they do in summer. And there's a natural pulse to life. Like, you know, we hibernate a little in the winter. We slow down and do less work and kind of go within a little more. And then in spring and summer, we're very busy, and I don't know. It's just, it feels more natural to live that way, and life's been good since we switched. So everyone has a different idea of success. Our idea, or at least my idea is, whether you're Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, or Joe Schmo from Alamo, we all have 24 hours a day, no matter what. That's the one equalizer. And how many hours of those days you get to spend doing the things you love is my idea of success. It doesn't really matter what it is. So, you know, we get to spend some time doing the things we enjoy more than ever. And, you know, I hope people out there also get to do the things they enjoy.
I love this bed too.
Molly has a pottery video, I'm sure. It'll be going on this channel. So, you know, for her, that's something she loves to do that she really didn't have a whole lot of time to do until
For 18 years, I wasn't able to do it because I was so busy working. And now that we moved to the woods, basically.
It's not just moving to the woods too. We've structured our life. You know, moving to the woods was our way of getting out of debt, because I know construction, she knows real estate, so we were able to purchase the land. You know, she found a way to make that happen, and I was able to build the house. So it was our way of, like, you know, having a house but not having debt. And the extra land gave us space to do the things like homesteading, you know.
We'll do another video on how we got out of debt, because we were in debt and we
had no
very
business. We
hard
were in
time.
bankruptcy. We couldn't get a loan if we tried, and somehow we made it happen. If you guys are interested in that, or anyone wants to hear about it, let us know.
Yeah.
We'd be happy to, you know, just share our story at least.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's kind of the little homestead tour of what we have going on. If anyone's curious about anything, wants a little more, you know, detail about any part of that, or gardens, or, you know, us, or how we did what we did, or anything like that,
Just let us know
yeah,
in the
comment.
comment.
We'd be happy to elaborate a little further on any of that if anyone's curious. Okay, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.